Almost certainly can't 5-0. Kiki-Jiki, the Kiki deck 3-2s. That's what it does. Turn 1 Noble, turn 2 Voice, turn 3 Jace the Mind Sculptor. Just like we drew it up, chat. Like we drew it up. Voice of Resurgence. I suppose we might see them take a Noble Hierarch if they have a Fatal Push or a Terminate for the second one. Interesting. God, just what a fan-fucking-tastic way to start the night. This goblin. Let me tell you about this goblin. Him and I have a relationship together. It's not a good relationship, but it's a working relationship, I guess you could say. Yeah, we have a working relationship together. Look, we drew a combo. Can't lose. Drew the combo. Just drew both our combo pieces. Can never lose the game. That feels just what an excellent way to start the night. Reminding me what a clunker this deck is. All right, that's good. So I didn't draw land. Wait, sure. Yeah. Land? Huh. Whose team is Bob on? Whose team is Bob on? I think I'm gonna go with my team. I'm gonna go with my team on Bob. I don't know the answer, but we're gonna try. We're gonna cross our fingers and hope the answer is our team. There's nothing that screams Kiki Chord like drawing a 5-drop into a 4-drop into a 5-drop and then missing your 4th land after starting on 3 lands. There's nothing quite more Kiki Chord than that. You want to cast this Thoughtseize, opponent? Do you want to cast this Thoughtseize? I feel like you don't. Restoration Angel's pretty good, though. You know they have a bolt in their hand still, I think, from this. No, I want to get the 2 extra points of damage in from the Voice of Resurgence hitting them. I think giving them 1 more land to work with on their turn is worth the exchange of not... Who put a triple red card in our banned deck? What a deck building idiot. What a triple red card in his banned deck. Stupid hogland. Alright. Okay. Try and get this fucking goblin out of my hand. Alright, so we're gonna get the goblin out of our hand. That's nice. That's nice. Attack with this. Come on, Bob. Come on, Bob. Yep. Down to 5. Alright. I believe in you, Bobby. Do you believe in life after Bob? Do. Ooh, are they tanking on who they're fatal pushing? They're fatal pushing Bob. Love it. Love it. Alright, so this is free if I play it out, right? Because if I play this and then play a fetch land, the fetch land makes +2 mana. Do this, yes, make green, shuffle away that fucking goblin. Green again, yes. This, blow up the stomping ground, knock them to 2. Alright, you're dead on board. You have fatal push? Bobby! I knew Bob was on our team. I knew Bob was on our team that entire time. Did everyone else? Did you believe? Did you believe, chat? Did you believe in Bob being on our team? That's the real question. The question is, did I have the belief in your hearts? In your heart of hearts, did you know whose team Dark Confidant was on? And I'm pretty sure this is Missionary, Acidic Slime, Nobles out. I probably want Forge-Tender in this matchup. Counters bolts and stuff. Do I want both copies of Blessed Alliance? I probably don't need both of these. I don't think this is a Negate matchup. Is Eidolon? Eidolon's probably bad, right? I think Mystic Snake's okay. Mystic Snake is fine. This card is fine. Cutting Slime is just hating fun. Yeah, we're trying no Railiers in the Jace build. But there's only 2 Lotus Cobras. Like more value oriented, less combo aggro focus. Cut a cord, stop it. Cut a cord. Get out of here. I boarded in a 1-drop. Cord's fine. You want Chord. Chord's the best card in your deck. You can Chord for, even Chording for 2 is good. Why is Lotus Cobra better than Noble Hierarch? Because it has 2 points of power. It attacked, you see how it was attacking for lethal? That last game's a great example, actually. It was, the Lotus Cobra was part of our lethal attack on that final turn. Noble Hierarch would not have been part of a lethal attack. Alright, I'm gonna go like this. I'm not gonna profess to know exactly what we're doing, but I think this is what I want to do. Keep mulliganed. Basically keep lands and spells in this style of matchup. Opponent went to 5. Bathing them early kind of sucks, but like Dark Confidant's one of their best cards in this matchup, so we'll see. This could just be like Thought Season to go away for them, like try and run away with the game. We've brainstormed Kiki back and then gone and got him. God, I am just so fucking good at this game. Just such a powerful wizard. It doesn't have a second land. We are just the best. Magic's a tough game sometimes. I think I want this to be a Hallowed Fountain, just so they play a 2-drop I can path them. Put a mulligan to 5 this game, just in case anyone's wondering, so it's not like they kept a really bad hand. They had to keep a hand on 5. It's interesting that they brought in Duress. It's an interesting card to bring in against us. I'm just gonna go ahead and play this Courser out. It's fine. Ragdadderson, sign me up. No, this is my deck list. This is my deck list. It does wonderful things. This is my favorite Jace deck we've played. People keep asking me what my favorite Jace deck is. This is it, live and in Technicolor. Of course, it involves Kiki-Jiki and Chord of Calling. No, I think Chord of Calling is your best card in these matchups. Chord of Calling is the reason why we're frequently able to beat our opponent in a game of Magic, because like we just draw Chord of Calling and it's access to anything. I think any game where winning ends up going past turn, I don't know, usually 7 or 8, and if we're going to turn 7 or 8, Chord of Calling is the best possible card we could have in our deck. So I think trimming Chord of Calling is very wrong in matchups like this. Trimming things like Eldritch Evolution is fine in matchups like this, because Eldritch Evolution requires you to have a thing in play. Yeah, it's my leading pick for Cincinnati right now. The blue-red deck Rollins. I like that deck a lot. It's been a lot of fun. I have no idea. We're playing games with it for the first time. I know I missed Voice of Resurgence in the first draft that we played. So we are playing Voice of Resurgence here now. Well, Jace is great. There's one thing that I know for certain, is that Jace is excellent in this deck. Yeah, it has Kiki-Jiki and Restoration Angel in it. Fetch a Breeding Pool here, cast this Noble Hierarch. Jace is not good in every deck. Jace has been really bad in a lot of the decks that we've played. Just to set the record straight. Jace has been really bad in a lot of the decks that I've put him in. This is not one of those decks. This is a deck that it feels good. Feels good in. Ancient Stirrings. Could be green, red Eldrazi. Could be red, green Tron. Green, red Eldrazi, sure. It sounds okay. Like fine, it's like nothing to write home about. Noble's okay. Is the extra Noble okay? I think I might click myself here, actually. Hey, F Gator with the $12 donation. Thanks a lot, bud. I'm going to send some extra democracy for Grixis Vial Smasher. Sounds good. Grixis Vial Smasher. Let's kick that one up to 13 points there. Gets it almost all the way to the top. Next Legacy Night is in. The decks that have a hard time keeping the board clean, Jace was pretty bad in. I dislike clicking self. Okay, gotta use your words, bud. Gotta use your words. Take a quick time out there and come back when you put your words together into something useful and constructive. Noble Hierarch's just like not doing a lot for us. I guess it ramps the chord, but like most of our deck is creatures, so I think I'd like to just get those out of there. Sweet. So that's a Voice of Resurgence, so we're 10 out of 10 casting that. And then I think I'm actually just gonna pass here because if they cast Thought Knot Seer, I'll chord for 1 in response since I don't have anything else going on. Like I wouldn't have been able to play a Voice of Resurgence this turn if I hadn't clicked myself. Yep, on the YouTube channel. That's true. The best way to answer the question, did you try this and how was it, is head to the YouTube channel. All right, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I pass here, I can leave up chord for Mystic Snake. I probably just want to start killing my opponent though, right? Probably just want to start killing my opponent. It sucks that I can't Eternal Witness. I do get to smack them for 4 here, which feels pretty good. Thought it was a joke, and then I looked at the mana base. Well, I mean, like, so here's the reasoning for just like passing without holding up Mystic Stake, right? Like they didn't cast a Smasher or a Thought Knot Seer last turn, and they could have cast either of those cards. Easy chord for Jace, and they play this card in their deck. Is YouTube actually a good revenue source? I mean, it makes a non-negligible amount of money. Uncounterable Bloodbraid Elf. Yep. In the end, does it even matter? So I could block with this, but I think I actually just want to chord for well, I guess I get to set up my kind of combo sequence, right? So because they tapped low on this relic, I could just get Eternal Witness and get back chord here. Now, I think Mystic Stake's better than Queller on average. All right, so I'm definitely getting a Plains. The question is, am I chording for a Courser and blocking here? Or do I want to block and then chord for Witness and pick my chord back up? I kind of just want to do that, right? Kind of just want to do that. I'm just going to do that. Throw this in front of here, and then chord for Eternal Witness since they don't have a mana up. And I have a land in the graveyard to block their silly thing. So I have a 4/4 now. That's pretty good. I have a Jace the Mind Sculptor. We can sculpt their minds! Oh, jeez. This card good, chat? I haven't decided if this card is good or not yet. Just kidding, it's really good. Alright, so I'm gonna put back this one, I'm gonna put back this one, I'm gonna cast this one, play my land. I guess I could leave the extra chord on top here, just like play my shock land out. I think that's actually what I'm gonna do. Although I'm probably going to, I guess I'm probably gonna shuffle using chord. Alright, I'm gonna throw these back. I'm gonna shock this in. Like Noble Hierarch. I do have to be careful because they are a lightning bolt deck. They are in fact a lightning bolt deck, so we have to be a little bit careful with what I'm doing here. We have 5/5 though on the elemental, so like we could threaten to just like turn the corner and kill them here, right? Another exalted, so we're putting them down to 11 here, which is nice. You could maybe make an argument that I'm supposed to hide both Chord of Callings there. Yeah, actually, I think I messed up. I think I'm supposed to put both chords back. Smells like another Bloodbraid. I don't think it's unreasonable to, like, when people ask me my opinion on things, to suggest they search my YouTube channel first. I think that's unreasonable in the slightest. They're looking for a draw step here, so I think I'm just gonna chump block. Just not give them a draw with this thing. This again. Hit Restoration Angel. Is that lethal? It's probably not lethal. I probably want to hold the Smasher. Or the Path, actually. Yeah, I think I'm going to hide the chords. I'm going to go hide the chords. Play the voice. Hey, Crimson, with that 3-month resubscription. Thanks a lot and welcome back, bud. I appreciate the continued support. And then we get to crack them for 5 in the sky here again. And then we have End Step Restoration Angel to deal lethal next turn. Please cast a spell. Please cast a spell. Oh, this is only hitting for 4 because I jumped with the Noble. Things to remember. Things to remember. Yeah, I don't think I want to go all in on the combo here. I'm kind of on low health and don't want to die to like Eldrazi Obligator off the top of their deck. So I think I want to just be a little bit conservative. Bionic Broccoli with the 6-month big resub. A lot and welcome back, bud. I appreciate that. Be sure to DM me what you want your donation deck list for the month to be. Yeah, so like something that a lot of people overdo with this deck is you don't need to force combo killing. You don't need to force combo killing. I'm aware that we could have played Resto and courted for Kiki there. That line leaves us dead to them playing, to them just like having a board and having a removal spell, right? So like I'm not interested in just like leaving myself dead to that. Resto targeting click might be a play that we want to make, yeah. All right, so the question here is, these are all coming at me, I assume, right? Yeah. Okay, so do I want to... I probably just want to trade off a bunch of stuff here, right? I don't think I want a path here. I think I want that chord that's on top of my deck. I want that chord, and I want 2 creatures plus some mana left over. Blink this. I'm gonna blink this and target my opponent, just like see if they've got anything spicy. They have land. All right, so I get to move to blocks. I get to trade these two. I get to eat this. I get to trade here. I get to trade here. I get to take 3 and go to 5. Then I'm gonna have 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, just plenty left over. They're actually dead to not combo, right? I just like unsummon this and then smash them. Is the smasher bug fixed? I don't know. I don't even need a combo. I'm just not gonna show it to him. We just look like a Bant value deck right now, so no reason to show him that there's an uncastable goblin in our deck. Nothing to see here, opponent. There's no uncastable goblins lurking in the corners. Alright, so Path in, Thragtusk in, Snake's probably bad, Lone Missionary's probably bad. Do I want copies of Blessed Alliance? I probably want copies of Blessed Alliance to be in my deck. Acidic Slime isn't particularly good here. That's 1 free copy. I don't think Reclamation Sage is very good. It kills relics, but like... I mean, we're a combo deck. We're not some kind of crappy value deck. Bloodbraid, Eidolon does stop Bloodbraid, but I don't think it's very good. I guess this thing blocks a lot of their stuff, doesn't it? Like the 1-4 stats are just like a good stat box. It kills Blood Moon. Am I worried about Blood Moon? I have a lot of basics. I have a lot of basics in my deck. I'm not sure that I'm that worried about Blood Moon. It's a sneaky Jiki deck. Maybe I don't care about Clique. I feel like the 1-4 stat box on this is kind of great. It might be... Rex Sage in case they bring in Cage. I'd like Engineered Explosives more than Rex Sage, because like you have to draw the one Rex Sage naturally, so like if you think you're playing around Cage, Rex Sage isn't that good. I can just brainstorm away Chord of Callings if we draw them. Let's try this. Let's try this. It seems fine. It's got a piece of spot removal, it's got a ramp creature. Lets us fetch basics. You a Cavern of Souls opponent. Coiling Oracle. That sounds great. So do I want to just fetch basics aggressively here? Probably. Let's go like Forest, Island. Just like get well set up in case they Blood Moon us. Like this hand can play around Blood Moons. There's probably no reason not to. Botanical Sanctum. I think I still just want to fetch my basics out here, guaranteed. Grab an island, grab a forest, cast the Coiling Oracle. For a true professional, we'll hit a white source here. Let's untap so we can have this path up. No, they've played Blood Moons in their deck. The 5-0 deck list had Blood Moons in it, so people have been playing them. I agree it's ambitious to play Blood Moon in their 3-color deck, but on the back of Talisman they play Blood Moons. Yeah, we maybe want to hold up Path. I think it's silly not to just jam the Coiling Oracle. Gosh. Just does my sheer professionalism impress anyone else? I really hope it does. I hope my professionalism is something that everyone else can aspire to someday here in chat. Look, never forget the Magic's a skill game. There's no variance involved at all. Ooh. Ooh. Hit the Noble Hierarch. Was everyone aware that we're playing Snake Tribal tonight? That's what we're doing here. Just the old Snake Tribal. If we dodge a second Thought-Knot Seer for the Thragtusk, we're gonna be in a really amazing spot. If they have a second Thought-Knot Seer, we're gonna be a little bit playing from behind, but hopefully the top of our deck just continues being hot. Something like Pyroclasm would be annoying. It's definitely in the range of cards they could be playing. 3 cards left here. Bloodbraid? Yep. Aussie Obligator? Yep. So they're gonna hit us for an 8-ball here. They're gonna borrow our... This is a reason to not have attacked with my Coiling Oracle, so that was a mistake on my part. I should have left the Coiling Oracle back because the 2 points of damage there weren't worth the taking this 3 on the backswing. I'm just gonna take this hit here because this Lotus Cobra is pretty valuable. We drew a Chord of Calling. What does that let us do? So that makes 3, 4, 5, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left over. All right, so let's do this. Field to that. Make a green. I'm just gonna use this now. Might as well. Don't get in trouble later with it. The green. Yes, this Thragtusk, and then I'm just gonna sit back on defense. If they Thought-Knot Seer us or something, I want to chord for a voice in response. Yeah, Tron is really obnoxious, to say the least. Tron is really obnoxious. Get that cascade into poop. I have 1 card left. Wow, that's an aggressive attack. I guess I'm just trading off here, right? Like clean their board out. This is good for us. I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left over. I just want to leave the Lotus Cobra back. I suppose if I leave the Thragtusk back, I could Kiki the Thragtusk or Resto the Thragtusk next turn. Seems fine for me. I'm just gonna block. Let's just clear this board out. Feel a little bit bad if their last card is Thought-Knot Seer, but pretty far ahead otherwise. Alright, so I'll play this out, and then this is a chord for 3 here, so we can get Eternal Witness and kind of start that graveyard loop with the Eternal Witness. The Gentlest felt great. Felt like doing really powerful things. This deck reminds me of a lot of Bant Eldrazi, which was always kind of an okay matchup for this style of deck. We had someone send in a donation for another league with Bloodbraid Jund, so we're probably going to play that again at some point. League's going quickly. Maybe we'll play 2 decks tonight. Thanks everyone for hanging out. I do appreciate it. Got 600 people in already. Playing some Jace Chord. This is my favorite Jace deck so far, believe it or not. In the deck, for if your opponent's playing Anger of the Gods or Pyroclasm, I mean Gavony Township's in the deck because it's a land that generates value. It's an untapped land that generates value. That's why Gavony Township's in the deck has nothing to do with the possible context of cards my opponent could be playing. On the play, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. I can get Breeding Pool, cast this. Any idea how many tickets this is? No idea. Let's mulligan to 5. That's so good for us. Hopefully they're not playing Tron. Oh no, poor Noble Hierarch. Uh-oh, chat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Our hand is in the cookie jar and our opponent has caught us. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Faithless looting. Okay, so they're playing Hallowed One? Smells like Hallowed One. They're the only Faithless looting deck I can think of that has Bolt in the main. Oh yeah, could be Mardu. Looks like Hallowed One though. Hallowed One is more likely to mulligan. Things to think about. You can actually gain small edges of information from like what your opponent's doing and things like in the context of things like mulliganing. Just want to play Voice here. I want to play Coiling Oracle. Trying to hit a land drop. Ding. Oh, I can play Voice too. Gosh, we're so good at this. This Coiling Oracle card's fucking great. Why do one when you can do both, right? Why do just one when you can do both, chat? Why pick? Yeah, Hallowed One plays 4 bolts in the main deck. I'm chump blocking with this Voice here. I don't think I want to unsummon the Hallowed One. Jace is just a good value card. It's good. These decks have a tendency to flood out, and Jace is really good at helping you not flood out. You have 1 card left. Maybe I'm just flooping the Hallowed One back to their hand here. That's a land. That sounds terrible. Sounds much worse. I have to play red mana to cast Nahiri. Alright, so I have this Chord of Calling. The problem with unsummon... The problem with the unsummon line is that it leaves Jace dead to the Flame Wake, but that's probably fine, right? It, like, takes their pressure off the table, and I have Click plus Chord. Yes, the deck with 30 mana sources floods out more because there's 30 mana sources in it. That is correct. To be fair, Nahiri would be better than Jace on this board, right? There's fair. Chord for Snake, play Click. That doesn't do anything. I could like chump with Coiling Oracle plus Chord for Courser of Kruphix. I kind of like that. They're out of cards. Yeah, I'm gonna play this land. I'm gonna pass the turn here, and I'm gonna chump the Hallowed One and then Chord for Courser of Kruphix, I think. The looting flashback, most likely. Get their Flame Blade Adept up points of power. I suppose after this, I could go get Scavenging Ooze. Eldritch Evolution and Chord of Calling do different things. Eldritch Evolution accelerates your mana. Chord of Calling is a value generating card. I mean, what is the value isn't the problem here, chat. The problem is that we're fucking dying. So like, again, you want to solve problems. So like, how do I stop fucking dying? That's the problem we're currently looking to solve. Jump Kit Scavenging Ooze is kind of appealing. Scavenging Ooze, they ditched 2 blood gas. So like Chump Get Scavenging Ooze just went like way through the roof. I love this art of Chord of Calling. Yeah, actually I think we're doing that. We're taking 7 on this turn. Sorry. We'll try and cool it on the adult language, but that's again like you want to be solving problems. You want to be asking yourself, okay, this is a problem-solving deck. So like what's the current issue we're having? The current issue we're having is that we are very dead. So how do we stop being very dead with this Chord of Calling? It doesn't involve dirtling around and like getting more Chord of Callings, right? The solution here is getting cards that clog the board up and gain us health, and Scavenging Ooze does both of those things. Grab this Blood Gas now, just in case they have a fetch land. God, this Jace the Mind Sculptor, let me tell you what. It's worth 5, so this thing can come back with haste. I probably just want to play the Clique this turn, right? I think I want to just play the Clique this turn. Clique lets me eat one more thing with Scavenging Ooze too. So I can like play Clique and Clique trade here, and then Scavenging Ooze, block here, eat something, eat the Hallowed one. Yeah, I think we're just doing that. And then we can use this Jace to put this stupid, ugly goblin back in my deck where he belongs. Sorry, Kiki-Jiki, that's how I feel about you. You ruin so many things. Actually, I can just click the Kiki out of my hand too, right? Is a fundamental problem for humanity, right? I used to draw, what's it called more than any other card? Emrakul, and that was in this deck. I think I want to actually click them here just so there's no surprises. Hey, Hair Trigger 5 with that brand new Twitch Prime support, followed quickly by Operation Ermi with the Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I really do appreciate that, folks. Thank you to everyone that's hanging out here tonight. There's a lot of different things you could be doing, different people you could be watching, but you're spending your evening here with us while we battle some Magic the Gathering. Alright, so Reclamation Sage is great. Mystic Snake's kind of slow. Jace is a bit slow in this matchup. I think this is a combo matchup is a good question. All of these are fine. They're kind of aggressive, so like randomly having Lone Missionary to chord 4 is probably fine. I mean, they probably conceded because they were no longer winning the game. Do I think I need a combo in my deck? I feel like I don't. I feel like I just want to cut these and just like have this as my top end. Just like beat them down with flyers. Is Thragtusk good here? Thragtusk is probably great, right? Just cut another Jace. I need these clicks in my deck. I guess click trading with the bird is pretty fine. I kind of want this other Jace here. I kind of want 2 Jace to be in my deck though. Is Vendilion Clique very good? No, Eidolon's really slow and awkward. Slime is really slow and clunky. Every card in your deck that costs 4 or more mana comes at a real cost against aggressive decks. We are 2-0 and we are up a game in this third match. I think the Clique's probably fine. The slime is too much mana. I get it. Twitch chat really likes to blow up lands. Yeah, Reclamation Sage kills Hallowed 1 for way less mana. This costs 5, chat. Do you understand? Do you understand how much mana 5 is against an aggro deck? Against the deck playing turn 1 4/4s, 5 is infinite. This card costs infinitely more mana than Hallowed One does most of the time. Infinitely more. Yeah, second Scooze would be fine if you're expecting a lot of graveyard decks. Am I cutting one of these? I guess Courser's not very good in this matchup. I might cut a Courser. It's just like okay, it doesn't block Hallowed One profitably. Yeah, Slime destroys lands. You know Tron's a tier 1 deck right now? Yes, quite literally from a mathematical perspective, acidic slime often costs infinite more mana than their Hallowed Ones do. Kataki's not good enough. We did play Ponza recently, actually. We did have in fact played Bloodbraid Ponza pretty recently. This hand's pretty good, right? It's got Noble on 1 into some dorks that come up the board into a Blessed Alliance. And I asked what made you do that. I was already writing software on my own, so I didn't want to pay someone money to teach me how to write software because I was already doing that. And then I like solving problems. Trey with the $5 donation. Thank you very much. Donating infinite dollars. Thank you. Fucking Street Wraith, man. Please pass the turn without a land. Rats. Stupid turn 1 4/4s. You do not want to Bloodbraid Elf into Chord of Calling. Stop it. Stop it. Think about what you said. Think about what you said. We have Bloodbraid Elfed into some Eldritch evolutions, but no, we will never put... God, fucking this card, man. Alright, don't Hallowed One me. Yeah, didn't get Hallowed One. Kept my Noble Hierarch. They hit some of my cards here. Like, I really wanted all 3 of those cards, so it's kind of sad. Cook this. BB into Coiling Oracle sounds great. That sounds fine. That's not the problem. We are in fact, this is literally Hearthstone the Gathering is what our opponent's deck is. Our opponent's deck is Hearthstone the Gathering. Sure. You got me. At least, like, Bloodbraid Elf is, like... Bloodbraid Elf has some variance in it, obviously, right? But it's, like, less variance than, like, say, Collected Company. Grim Lavamancer, that's rude. You're a rude dude. Let's do that. Smash you for 3. Get to flash in this Resto next turn, and then start beating down with the Stirring Wildwood. Voice is a great card. Not having this in my last list was a mistake. He's dead, Jim. I do not. I am monolingual. Never took a secondary language in school. Binned double Flamewake Phoenix there. That's pretty good. That's like the kind of start my opponent needs to get back in. Yep. Yep. Okay, we're gonna flip two things into play here. Be interesting to see if they bring one or both back here, because I do have the Stirring Wildwood on board. They are bringing both back. Sweet. That's good for us, because it means hopefully their Grimlavamancer attacks here too. Alright, so we're going to grab an island here. I'll play this Restoration Angel out. Blink my voice for good measure. Eat one of their birds. We get to Rec Sage this Hallowed one off the board, which is nice. Jace, the Mind Sculptor, isn't even the best play here. Isn't even close to the best play here. Just like, sure, he's over there, just like, hey guys, can I sculpt your minds? And we're just like, nope, I'm gonna Rec Sage the solid one. Move on with my day. Alright, smash. Your move, Yugi boy. We can sculpt their minds. GG's opponent. All right. Easy. Clearly, we have found the best Jace deck and broken the format, for we are 3-0-6-0. Already cashed the league, you know, just like everything's coming to Millhouse. While waiting for the fourth match to pop, I'd just like to say good morning, afternoon, and good night to everyone wherever you're at in the world. My name is Jeff Hoagland. We hang out and we play Magic the Gathering here on this channel at least 4 days a week, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday afternoon, and some random evening, weekend, morning slots like this. If you're enjoying what you see, make sure you hit that follow button. You'll get notified when I go live with everything else. If I'm not live and you're hungry for more of my content, you can check out youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. 100% of my streams get archived there and I break them up by deck. So if you want to see more of this deck, we've streamed lots of Kiki-Jiki in the past. You can find that there. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors, mtgotraders.com. We love to buy and sell Magic online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, bags, all sorts of stuff there. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anaronics and you. Anaronics wants to remind you to hit that follow button if you're enjoying what you see. Thanks, folks. Okay, heading on in here. Lost the die roll in the fourth match. So is this Liz posting consistently better results than the Bring to Light deck that was tested last week? I mean, I played 5 matches with that deck, and we've now played 3 matches with this deck, so I'm going to tell you I don't. Opponent chose not to go first. Fuck does that mean? They playing like Narset Cannon? This psychopath Q into. Oh, it's 8 rack. It's 8 rack. It probably is 8 rack, which means I want to keep, right? I just want to snap this off. It could be a miss, but like, this hand's like borderline keepable anyway. Hand's borderline keepable anyways. You can transcribe it from the chat. I don't have it handy anywhere. I think this hand's fine. Got Jace the Mind Sculptor in it. Why would I mulligan? You aware that he can sculpt your mind? He's gonna sculpt your mind and letting you know this is a fine keep. Could be 8 rack, could be a misclick. I assume that means we're losing this Jace here sometime soon. They didn't take him. More discard spells to follow it up. Yeah, looks like it is in fact the rack. Alright, I'm pretty sure I keep the Jace and hope to hit a land tier, right? Like our best shot to win this game. Ding. Can you get a basic planes here? I already have double blue and triple everything else. I think I just scry with this, right? Because I'm going to lose the card anyways. Put Chord of Calling on the bottom of your library. I think I just... Am I looking for cards better than this? What's better than this? No, that's probably fine. Fine. Ship the Lily out of here. No, we definitely Fate Seal, because they'll just plus the Liliana and get rid of the card. It could be a Coiling Oracle too. Coiling Oracle potentially puts more cards in our hand. I mean, Chord is kind of a clock. Also, like, we're gonna get to Brainstorm with Jace next turn, so, like, we can turn it into a lot of different things. Rich B with that Twitch Prime. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Wait, do they just discard their land instead of playing it? That seems loose. Alright, so I just put these two back. Yeah, play this Chord of Calling. What am I getting with this chord? Probably just Coiling Oracle, right? Good chord for Hierarch to kill Liliana. Yeah, that's pretty good actually, right? I like that a lot actually. Just like leaves them empty. Do our Jace plus clock. Is Bloodbraid good in Saheeli combo? I have no idea. It might be. I think that's the line. Let me try and build some cards up in our hand with Jace here. So another Chord of Calling, and hopefully we can take this rack off the table. All right, so I'll throw this back, throw this back. I think I'm just firing up to race here, right? We're gonna fetch at their end of turn. They have two cards in my hand. I don't take damage from this. Well, I need to shuffle, Matt. I need to shuffle. I just put two shitty cards back on top of my deck. I have a little bit of health to play with here. I have a little bit of health to play with. This doesn't kill me for 4 more turns. Although I guess if they find another one, it like cuts that clock in half. Yeah, I guess I could have left 2 lands in hand and just chill. I got the Lotus Cobra so that way I could block this Mutavault if they swung at... Yeah, we have Lone Missionary. We have a lot of different tools to gain health here, chat. So we've got some looks. We're fine. I'm gonna trade with my Lotus Cobra. Hey, 17-month resubscription, Pete Head. Thank you very much and welcome back. I do appreciate it. This is putting me to 11. This is putting me to 8. Hey, Ed Bingo. I joined this democracy watching Kiki 3 months later. We're still playing this dead deck. Thank you, and welcome back. So I'm just going to go ahead and put these 2 back, I think. And then I'm going to leave this land in my hand. I'm going to chord for a Lone Missionary here to shuffle. Is Lone Missionary the best thing? Yeah, I think so. I think so. I think I just want to, like, make sure I keep my head above water. Chord for Scavenging Ooze. How many creatures are in graveyards? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 creatures in graveyards. That's a faster clock. All right, yeah, Scavenging Ooze it is. Good call, good call. I could chord for Slime, I guess. I kind of just like killing them faster though, right? Chord for Bloodbeard. I don't actually think the Slime's a terrible line there. I think I could see a world where chording for the Slime is right. We had enough there though, right? I could have gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I could have gotten Slime and still attacked with this actually. Would you want to run a Devout Lightcaster? Nope. If I wanted to run a Devout Lightcaster, I would have one in my 75. I don't think that card's particularly necessary right now. If you're expecting a lot of Grixis Shadow, maybe, but I don't think I'm expecting that much Grixis Shadow, and I'm not even sure that that matchup is terrible. Ult the Jace is the best. Jace is going to keep drawing cards. Oh, okay, so that's the danger too of getting the Scavenging Ooze there. We only got to gain 2, but introduce the Mind Sculptor, draw some cards here. Gonna like put these 2 back and attack for 3, right? I've turned off the Shrieking Affliction now, basically. They try to do anything, the Mystic Snake shuts them down, and we still have 2 cards in our hand. Next game, we get to bring in Rex Sage plus some Engineered Explosives. What if I use my no button? Trigger. You guys want to see? Do y'all want to see my favorite thing in Magic the Gathering right now? I'm gonna put my opponent to 1 here, real quick. Just real quick. Just tap him to 1, and then Jace is gonna unsummon this Mystic Snake. Rebuy my no button for later. Just for the rub-ins. I think the Death Shadow versus Tron matchup is probably about 50-50. I think it's about a coin flip. Okay, so probably don't need these paths. I want this. I want these. I want this. I probably want these Blessed Alliance. Do I want these negates? Do I want these negates? All right, what do I not want? The Acidic Slime good enough? It's kind of expensive. Maybe the Blessed Alliance actually isn't good enough. Blessed Alliance probably actually isn't good enough. Well, I've already... So this is 61 cards here, so... I actually still need to cut one more thing here. Noble isn't that good. I think Noble's fine. Noble lets us get under their stuff. Yeah, Spirit does seem kind of mediocre. I think Slime could be bad because it's expensive. This could be a matchup where I just don't need to combo as well. I could see that. Just like go down there. Just like it's a grindy matchup, so I don't need it. They usually don't play Smallpox, right? They may bring in Bantus. That's a reason to keep the Spirit. Hey, Olivis lives, alias lives with that Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I'm gonna put a Negate in my deck, cut this acidic slime. I have no idea. I'm not here to sell you a Magic deck. I'm here to play a Magic deck that I enjoy playing. Modern is a format that's all about finding a deck you enjoy playing and then just playing the crap out of it. Clique does attacks for 3. Clique attacks for 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we just like don't mulligan hands that have lands and spells. Sand needs another blue land, but it's pretty good other than that. Neat. I hate talking about like definitely and never and stuff like that because like it's Magic Online and it's modern. People basically just play whatever the fuck they want. So like, just predicting this kind of stuff is silly. You really can't. Trimming the acidic slime might be bad because they do play Ensnaring Bridge out of the sideboard sometimes. Which is definitely one of our ways to kill them. Took the Selfless Spirit. Okay. Not taking the Jace. That worked out well for them last time. They definitely play a Reality Smasher. Yep. Coiling Oracle. Courser's not bad. Courser's not bad. I think I'm gonna bin Clique Thragtusk here. Coiling Oracle is decent. So if they smallpox us here, we're bidding the planes and the Jace probably. I assume we're just losing both our cards here. Yeah, they kind of work well together. They're okay. Okay team. It's unfortunate. Drawing Rec Sage really kind of sucks. Means we can't Chord Fort later while they have a thing in play. It does target our Courser, you're not wrong. This is a may destroy those, so we can just play this as a 2-1. What is it to think about? I'm unsure if you're trolling me or not, JMP. I'm unsure if you're trolling me or not. Like, unsure what they want to do with their Liliana. Yeah, Lily Plus seems pretty good. Land. Alright, that could be good in the event that there's another land on top of our deck. Let's knock Lily down here. I think I'm just playing this out because I'm not losing it to the Liliana. No. Do not abort. Yep. The fact that we never drew a 4th land this game is probably going to be the death of us. I guess they don't have anything going on, right? We're losing this rest of the Liliana. Like, if we would have hit If we would have hit a land here, like, wait, why didn't they land? God, there's just no fucking justice in the world. They didn't plus their Liliana for some reason. It's unreal. Gonna hit the land there, we just buried him deep in the ground. Why would you Thoughtseize me instead of... Are you edicting me? Are you edicting me? That's what makes sense, right? You're edicting me? The only reason to Thoughtseize me is if you're edicting me. Okay. Okay. I understand. I'm supposed to hold this land because we could draw a Courser of Kruphix, right? Did I board the second one out? I didn't. Yeah, we'll hold the land so we could draw a Courser of Kruphix. Alright, the downside here is I have to fetch Shock to use this chord. I guess I don't have to Shock to use it. I'm pretty sure I want double blue, though. Pretty sure I want double blue. That's super awkward. I guess we could just kill the Liliana. I'm gonna die in 2 to the rest of this stuff, though. I think killing the Liliana's right here. That gets a Lone Missionary still in my deck, right? Yeah, it's just the Noble Hierarch's pretty likely to die. I could get Scavenging Ooze. How many creatures are in graveyards here? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. Yeah, I guess Scavenging Ooze is pretty good here, huh? God, what a fucking tilt. Alright, so I have to gain 2 here in response. Ooze does not have to block Mutavault. I can respond to this trigger. Three drops are already at a premium. I already have a bunch of cards that do other things. Alright, so I can only gain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, so I needed to draw exactly a green source. I wasn't dead if they attacked. That's not how Magic fucking works. Don't be like Twitch chat, Maddie. I really shouldn't play Toolbox decks on stream. Having so many people scream at me is frustrating. Especially when so much of it is wrong. No, this is one-sided. God, could you imagine how good it would have been if we'd have drawn our second Engineered Explosives there? Just like the nut high. I think we're just dead, right? I can gain 2, and then I can gain 1, 2, 3. So I can only gain 5. I can only gain 5. Right, I'm not missing anything. So this can chump block here and then gain a health. I guess I just wait and see if they don't attack with Mutavault. Maybe they don't attack with Mutavault. If they don't attack with Mutavault, we're alive. These deal 3 to us automatically if we have 1 card or less, so we're taking 6 next turn. Oh, I could just not attack. Yeah, that was the line. I could not attack. Alright, yep. I wanted to kill them. My head was so stuck in, I needed to kill them mode. I would have drawn another one of these, and then I could have just sat on my cards. Yeah, if we left Scooz back and then hope, yeah. Yeah, okay, that was the line. Alright, so do I want to change anything? Negate seems pretty terrible. Bring this acidic slime back in. These seem great, by the way. Yeah, I should have left the Scooge back there, and then I get another draw step. And then if they just draw, like, running lands... Well, they had a Raven's Crime in their bin, right? So I was gonna die to the Raven's Crime. Oh, dealer's choice, huh? Selfless Spirit, goodbye. Yeah, voice is pretty good here. Lone Missionary is pretty good. Am I just bidding my top end here? I think so. Hey guy, 2016, that brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much and welcome. I do appreciate that. Right on time, Noble Hierarch. Right on time. I don't want to bin here. It feels like I kind of want to keep... I think I'm just going to keep my 2 drops. I'm probably just like losing another one anyways here. They have another discard spell? Why'd they tank if they have another discard spell? Or a land tier? They just have a rack to put into play? Yeah, why? That's so annoying. Hopefully draw lands or 2 and 3 mana things. Yep. Alright. Let's go. Yep. Don't have 2 of them, please. Yep. Castables. I guess this would be better. It's literally anything else. Am I supposed to leave up Chord for 1 here? No, probably not. Am I supposed to do this? What could they possibly have in their hand? Because if they had lands, they'd be Raven cramming us, right? I don't have an Arbor in my deck. This is like the only situation you never want an Arbor in your deck. I think I'm just doing this. They could have Wrench Mine, yeah, I guess. Yep. Oh, Bontus is a card that makes sense. Okay. God, we're gonna lose this match. That really sucks. Oh. Okay. This lets us kill Liliana. Really want something to gain some health. Or kill this. EE would be great. Rex Sage would be great. Township. Does that let us race? They don't untap, right? So if I Township and then do this, I can send 4. Well, I could just 7 them, right? We just 7 them. I could do this a couple different ways. I could 4 here and then 3 them. They only have 1 card in their hand. It's 7 and then 5. Yeah, it's 7 and then 5, right? I think it's lethal no matter how we slice this. Because, like, I could send 4 here and put this to 1. Alright, 1 and 0 confirmed to be different numbers. Wow, that was a fucking close game. Alright, we are a confirmed savage. We are a confirmed savage. Okie doke. Alright. 4-0. What's going on, Rick? That was a close race at the end there. And random games like that makes me think, like, so I just like shove a 3rd Engineered Explosives on my board. Engineered Explosives is so good against so much of the random jank in Modern as a format. Any other card that would have let you get out of that, out of EE Sage? We could have, Chord of Calling was live too, right? We could have courted for Rex Sage. Well, I could have attacked the Liliana too, right? Like, I could have attacked the Liliana for 4 down to 1, and then hit them for 3 to 8, and then put counters on both my creatures and attack them for 9 the following turn. Is this competitive? I mean, most decks in Modern are competitive. I mean, is the league competitive? Nothing on Magic Online is very competitive, but I did pay $12 to play this league. If that's what you're asking. We've not put Kiki-Jiki into play yet this league. I don't think so. It's okay. Hallowed Fountain here. See where the wind takes us. Dealer's choice. Three value creatures. Drop to hide data. Get this voice into play. They discarded that other one for a reason. This card's usually pretty good against these grindy decks. Not Bob, not Bob, not Bob, not Bob, not Bob. Hopefully this is just like a removal spell. That would be the nut. We just get to go like Oracle next turn would be insane. Yeah, buddy. Sweet. Alright, give me a land that casts this Oracle. Okay, I'll take a Courser. Alright, the fact that I drew Courser kind of means I want to play this Forest, so that way I can use this fetch land to shuffle after I get a look at what's on top with the Courser. Liliana's pretty mediocre here against us. That Liliana, however, is not. That one is pretty good. I don't know what to do, chat. It's probably just play the Jace, right? It's bad against Bloodbraid Elf. The Courser is bad against removal spell, though. I think we're supposed to hold the Jace and play the Courser. This was very good against us. So they get to clean our board out if they have removal spell for Courser, because they can kill this, making this a 1/1 and then Liliana plus here. So hopefully this BB misses on removal. Untap, retap for green. So please no removal that kills Courser. That kind of stings. We'll lose our Jace here. We're on 3 cards though. There's a path to Exile on top of my deck. So I could draw that plus smash the Liliana. I kind of like that, right? White source underneath it? That would be great, right? That's technically a white source. I should be more specific. You need to be more specific, chat. Put a stop on my upkeep. I might chord during my upkeep here to shuffle this island away, depending on what they do. Alright, JK. Activating Township again and again and again. The deck gave you what you asked for. It doesn't understand why you're bad. Please, Daddy, no, stop. Scavenging Ooze is pretty good. Pretty scary one. Some scry action here. Definitely don't want that next turn. Fire this up. I just like hitting the smash button here, right? Could I have corded for one? Did I have the mana to do that? Oh. Why didn't you make the obvious play? Because I fucking missed it. That's why. I didn't make the good play because I missed it. I didn't want to draw the island anyways. Yeah. That was a good line. Good line, chat. Thank you for pointing that out. This was definitely just like thinking about doing it on the upkeep and then just click through. Yep. Breeding pool here, so we can cast a Jace. Is that a good one, chat? How do you feel about the path to Exile on top of our deck? Is that a good one? Is that a good one, chat? Is that did we do it? I think we might be doing it. All right. This is a Nobles out matchup, Missionary out, Slime out, Rags, Explosives in, Path to Exile in, Forge-Tender in, and a Blessed Alliance in. I think that's what we did. I think that's what we did this time. I mean, it's okay, I guess. It's Deece plus even. Negates for the surgicals. This is not a donation deck list. I felt like playing Kiki-Jiki tonight, so this is the Kiki-Jiki deck list that I've been working on. Jace the Mind Sculptor. We have Negate over Unified Will because it's better against control decks. Nah, I think I like Kiki. By that I mean we're just gonna draw him in every game for these next two and just die with him in my hand. But I think the Kiki's fine. I think Freaky Kiki is fine where he's at. Am I willing to path a Bob on 2 here? Probably. I'm gonna go Plains Pass. I don't want to fetch a white source with this, so this is getting breeding pool, so I'm not leading on this. Because something has to give. You can't play all of the cards in your deck. In order to fit Coiling Oracles and Jaces into my deck, I had to cut something from my deck. So I opted to cut Renegade Rallier from the shell we'd been playing previously. They wanted to play a more value-based game plan and a less aggressive game plan. Renegade Rallier is a card that lets you have aggressive starts in this deck, and Coiling Oracle and Jace allow you to have more value-based starts. Yes, you should leave and discard in this matchup if you're on the Jund side. You need to be able to grind through Chord of Callings and Eternal Witnesses, and they're the best way to do that. We have had a few Dealer's Choice ones too, that's true. Into Bob. Alright, so 6 in one hand, half dozen in the other. I think it's like Path Bob plus play. I think they're at far too much health for Bob to be on our team at this point. I think I'm just taking this out. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab a breeding pool, stick this Voice. Back them for 2. We're going a little bit low to do this, but I think this is the right line. Hopefully our Scoos can kind of bridge the gap into this Thragtusk. We'll see how much more removal they have. We have 2 cards left. That's good for us. Well, this actually works out really well for us because now our Scavenging Ooze gets to get down and start attacking things in the graveyard. Please attack me. Please attack me. That'd be so fucking greedy. It's a real shame we didn't draw another green source here. If we had drawn another green source, we'd have just bodied them. Because I can only eat one of the creatures in the bin right now. Do that now. If we hit an untapped land next turn, we can just windmill this Thragtusk. Yep. I didn't play this out because plussing this just kills it. The reason why I didn't play this, for those wondering. Oh, I could have played the Fortuner to kill the Liliana. Oh, yeah, that's right. Good line. I would have killed their Scoos or killed their Liliana. Yeah, you're right, chat. I thought I was being smart, but really I was just being dumb. Yeah, you forced a jump block. Thank you for pointing that out. That is completely correct and a good line. I can't attack here because this is a 3-3 and that's a 3-4. It would have forced a block. Yep, good call. Good call. All right. Well, the world is now our oyster. The world is now our oyster. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. So I'm gonna cast this Forge-Tender, and I'm gonna ship this Elemental into Liliana here, and we can rest. Yeah, we can resto Thrag. I can attack with this and resto Thrag. Alright, so... yeah, this is fine, right? I just trade with the Scavenging Ooze. It's pass priority here. If I resto Thrag, do I kill both? Well, I want to wait until they pull the trigger on some of these things, right? So like now I had to wait for them to shrink stuff. Did I have to wait? No, I think you're right. I don't know. This actually only makes this... It actually only makes this 2 bigger, right? So I'm actually not killing both. Yeah, chat, I'm dumb. Or I was right, and I should have just waited. That's fine. We took their stuff off the table. Go. I don't think it actually matters. They're like damnation or bust at this point. All right, that's a Bloodbraid Elf. Let's see if they can do God's work with that card. Wait, what did they return to their hand? They're just conceding. They're just conceding. Chat. Kiki Chord is too strong. You can't keep the freaky Kiki down, chat. You just can't do it. Just too many Jace the Mind Scope. Best Jace deck I've played. Best Jace deck I played. No, this deck only goes 3-2. So Christy's actually still not feeling well, so I need to go help. I need to go take care of some things around the house so they can get done so she doesn't have to do them. I'll be back tomorrow afternoon. I promise. We're gonna try and do a stream tomorrow afternoon. We dropped one game. We dropped one game to 8-rack. I will catch a cooldown max with the 49 sub. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. If you didn't catch the whole league, I'm gonna get it uploading to YouTube right now. I appreciate all of the support, and I will catch all of y'all in the morning. Thank you very much. Sorry for the short bits today. I need to help Christy make sure she feels better, so that way I can continue being an adult, you know. Right, I'll catch all y'all later. Peace. Remember, YouTube channel for lots of fun Magic Modern content. All right.